captain by a hook with a red beard. Captain by a hook with a red beard.
Oh, baby. Oh, boy. It is a special day. Actually, trying to think of how I want to do this. The music you just heard, as well as the music you're about to hear, was produced by a very good, great friend of mine. It's his birthday today. The young man sees another year, conquers more challenges, and just cheers. Hats off to everything. Been friends with this kid 16, 17 years now. He made the intro music. Of course, he also made this music. Happy birthday to my dog. Somebody, anybody, hit me with the horns before we get into the rest of this show. Happy birthday once again, my man. That's the music that I play during college basketball, baby, for the best bet of the day. Again, happy birthday to my dog. Man, please. The hell happened last night? A.A. Arad, Rajas, Aaron, out for the season. What I'm hearing, torn something. Tore up the ankle. Ankle bone connected to the calf bone connected to the knee bone. Long story short, my fantasy quarterback for both my leagues was Aaron Rodgers. However, luckily, they play one of the worst quarterbacks in the league. Yes, I've said it all for 2 or 3 years now. Yes, this guy Josh Allen, I mean, this guy stinks. No getting around it. No way around it. I don't even know what the hell hype y'all believe in. Because if you remember, and I said this a few times, but I just can't get it out of my head because it's like the definition of ignorant as hell. The pregame show to the Josh Allen Patrick Mahomes showdown, which gave him all the credit and hype. In that pregame show, they spent more than 10-20 minutes talking about how the Buffalo fan base doesn't believe in Josh Allen. How the Buffalo fan base doesn't think that this kid can get it done when it matters most in the playoffs, in the snow. Is he really built to be a Buffalo's quarterback? Then he went out and lost the game and for some reason became everybody's favorite quarterback. Came into last season MVP favorite. Bills are going to win the Super Bowl. Yada, yada, yada. 3 interceptions, 1 lost fumble. Oh, yeah, that's your boy. He did get him that last-second field goal to tie the game, just to lose it in overtime, the inevitable. The fact remains, he lost to Zach Wilson last night. The fact remains, this Jets defense is pretty damn good. That's why I took the Jets last night. Had nothing to do with quarterbacks. The theme of week one that I saw on Sunday was defensive lines wrecking havoc. I thought the Jets had the better defensive line. If any team was going to wreak havoc, it'd be them. Be honest, didn't watch the game. I watched maybe 7 minutes of the second quarter. But after watching the Sunday night football game between the Giants and Cowboys, I wasn't going to sit through this one. I wasn't going to sit through a Zach Wilson game. However, I regret it. I checked the scores. I went and read a book in bed, checking the scores between each chapter, and I'll be hot ham if I didn't miss a good one. Would have loved to laugh as loud as I could at Josh Allen throwing these interceptions. Anyway, Jets win to close out week one. However, it is bittersweet if you look at the future of the franchise not having Aaron Rodgers the rest of the year. Zach Wilson, baby. Come on down. I mean, this kid might be my hero. Has the best luck I've ever seen. Trash as hell, makes it to the league somehow. Gets paid millions. Okay? And then boom. They hire one of the best ever to take his job. And he gets his job right the hell back due to injury. I mean, this kid, Lady Luck is on his side. I need to get his bets for next weekend. This guy's a winner. I don't know how you can be that bad and the whole world know your name. Never understood it. They give chances to the weirdest guys sometimes. But anyway, baby, I'll jump into week two a little bit, probably tomorrow, probably Thursday. I'm really not in a rush to get to week two. There are no lines that I really just feel like you got to hammer or jump on. Some of these lines will move. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't done any of the numbers crunching, so I'll just be looking and throwing stuff out off the top of my head. Lions minus 5.5 jump out at me. Seahawks had an awful, absolutely awful showing against the Rams. Bears, 3-point dogs to the Bucks. Bucks did just beat the Vikings, so hey, let's get away. Bills somehow favored by 8.5 over the Raiders. Yuck. Titans +3 against the Chargers. And I love Ryan Tannehill, but he just makes it harder and harder every year to have his back. Somehow the Ravens, dogs against the Bengals, 3.5 points. I might just jump on to 3.5 for the Ravens right now just because it's probably going to be the best number you get. I can see it closing at 2.5, 3 before it's at 3.5 on Sunday. Colts favored by 1. Yuck. Chiefs favored by 3. I do not believe it. Apparently Chris Jones and Kelsey rumored to be back. No news yet. I think once the news come out, either way it comes out, this line will jump the opposite way. Say it comes out that Jones and Kelsey will not be playing. You can guarantee this line will move to 2. If they come out to be playing, it'll probably move to 4. Niners favored by 8 over the Rams. That'll be a line I'll be watching. I'll try to get it at 6.5, honestly. 8 is a little too big for me. Love the Niners. Love what they're doing. Rams, man. I don't know how the hell they did it. Defense is full of no-names. Holds the Seattle Seahawks to 13 points, baby. The Giants, who haven't scored yet all season, 4.5-point favorites against the Cardinals, who played competitive against the Commanders. That 4.5 feels a little big if you register the fact that the Giants scored 0, absolutely nada. Jets +7 in the hook against the Cowboys. I would have loved to have jumped on this line before the injury last night. I don't know what it was, but man, I'm sure it was probably Cowboys 4.5. I don't think it could have been much more. Could have even been closer. If anybody knows, man, let me know. I might Google opening line, go find an old article from a day or two ago with the Jets Cowboys line before the Aaron Rodgers injury. Commanders plus 3.5. Getting the hook against the Broncos. The Dolphins, baby, -2. Ain't mad at it. Against the Patriots, the Pats. I mean, the Dolphins play like they played against the Chargers, which I don't know. Patriots are a different beast when it comes to the defense and the schemes. But if the Dolphins do what they did against the damn Chargers, put up 36 points, Hill goes for 200 plus, I mean, that -2 is looking pretty delicioso. And then the two Monday night games, you got the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. Saints favored by 3. Browns, Steelers. I want to say after, but it looks like it starts an hour later. I'm just going to have 2 games going on at once. Huh. Anywho, Browns favored by 1.5 against the Steelers. I will be on that Steelers money line. I think they bounced back from last week. That's the one team I do believe in. Steelers bounce back. Only plus 108. Yeah, I'm just going to wait on all this stuff. I'm going to run some numbers, get some juicy stuff popping. This 40 in the hook, Green Bay Packers Falcons, the over, looks delicioso. There was one other over I liked. Gotta find it. I said I gotta find it. Anyway, I don't know. I like a few of these over under. I'll give up my picks Thursday. Of course, Friday, me and JCP will go over all of the college and NFL games. This is Captain by a Hook with the Red Beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I'm Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live, baby. September 12th. Man, I can't wait for this cool weather, baby. Cool weather. College games. I haven't looked at none of these for this week either. Just scrolling through right now. Nothing really jumping out at me. Like I said, been kind of lazy on the week 2 stuff. Or what's this now? Week 8 for college football. Anyway, definitely give out those beat bets tomorrow, probably. How about Rutgers, man? Doing the damn thing. Covered in both of their first 2 games. Take on Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech plus 6.5 on the road. Can Rutgers cover again? Find out on the next episode of I don't even see a good game. Like, it's just a bunch of blowouts as far as the spreads go. Michigan State plus 16. Didn't that coach just get fired? I'd have to look into that. Have to look into that. I think he was the one with all the sexual harassment stuff on the lady who came to talk about the sexual harassment stuff to the team. If that ain't an ignorant, a dumb move, I don't know what is. All right, y'all, this lady, she's here to talk about sexual harassment. How about later? Me and you. Sir. It's not what the hell I'm here for. Remove your hands from my shoulder, sir. Please. Yeah, I'm going to have to dive into this, man. It's a lot of games. And, none of it means nothing. Just a bunch of blowouts. A bunch of 20-plus point spreads. A bunch of BS to look through. But hey, now. Anyway, I didn't even mean to talk anything about football today, and I'm 15 minutes in talking about football. I got a whole list of baseball news to gather, to go over. 20 games left in the season for most teams. Boy, oh boy, it's that time of year. The Rangers, Texas, baby, back in the playoffs after winning 3 in a row, and Seattle losing 4 in a row, giving up their wild card spot. Texas back on track. Matt Olson for the Atlanta Braves hit 2 home runs yesterday in the doubleheader against the Phillies. He is now 1 home run shy of the franchise record set in 2005 by a guy named Andrew Jones. You know him. You know what it is. His son in the minors right now for the Diamondbacks. People are waiting for him to come up. Mookie Betts, y'all. He ties the record for leadoff hitter. 103 RBIs on the season, ties a record for leadoff hitters. My guy, Mookie Betts. Julio Rodriguez, second Mariner to ever record a 30-30 season. Again, Julio Rodriguez, the second Mariner to ever record a 30-30 season. Shout out to him. It is bananas that he is the second player to get the 30-30 season when you think of all the greats that this franchise has had. Even if you just think about all the greats in the late 90s they had together. And then Brandon Woodruff for the Milwaukee Brewers gets his first complete game shutout of his career yesterday. He was willing, dealing, and sealing the deal. Postseason, baby. It's getting live. Getting action-packed. Look at the postseason picture right now. I don't know. There's 4 teams right now with a bye. I think all 4 of these teams could easily get to the CS, the championship series on each side, NL and AL. I also think that no matter what team wins the wild card, the team that wins the wild card will be a force to be reckoned with. Right now, you're looking at teams like the Rangers and Twins. Winner will take on the Astros. Astros will have to be ready for whoever comes out of that game. Same with the Brewers and the Diamondbacks. Winner takes on the Dodgers. The Brooklyn Bums. Those are the 2 I'm least worried about. But down here at the bottom of the screen, you got the Blue Jays and the Rays. Winner takes on the Orioles. Orioles are a young team. Either one of the teams that comes in from this wild card spot will have more postseason experience. It's just what it is. Orioles haven't been in the postseason since the King and the Duck. Blue Jays and Rays have been here last few seasons. We all remember the magical run from the Rays in 2022, the World Series. Blue Jays been waiting to have their magical run with this core. Orioles, I think, will be in trouble in that spot just simply because of the experience factor. Jitters, playoff baseball, finally in Baltimore. And then the Braves on the other half down at the bottom will be waiting to take on, at the moment, the Cubbies of Chicago or the Phillies of Philadelphia. Both of those teams are dangerous teams. Looking at their pitching, Justin Steele comes out game 1 and game 5. You better hope you get the sweep. You don't want to see him twice, and you better hope you beat him the first time, or this team will have the momentum and the upper leg. Same thing with the Phillies, man. Those bats can get hot. We saw it happen last season. Might happen again this season, although it's a little bit of a longer shot to make a run like that 2 years in a row. They did get better, however, so only time will tell. That's why we are excited about watching. Have no idea what the hell is going on and what the hell is happening. Just know that Jersey's back up in this thing, and he's ready. Braves, Phillies take on a doubleheader yesterday. Braves get the first game by 2. Phillies get them back with the second game by 2. Nationals handle business against the Pirates. That boy Patrick Corbin, talked about him yesterday. He's handling business second half of this season. One of the best seasons of his career. Cardinals put up 5 but come up short against the Orioles, who are on fire. 11-5 victory for Baltimore. Rangers. I thought this was going to be the game of the night. And Dane Dunning taking on Chris Bassett. Blue Jays lose, however, by 6. 10-4 victory for the Rangers, getting themselves back into playoff position. Diamondbacks also fighting to hold on to the last playoff spot. They get the 1-run victory thanks to Tommy Pham. Who would have thought it? Diamondbacks beat the Metropolitans 4-3. Rays handle business against the Twins. Twins might be the worst baseball team ever to go to the playoffs. I'll just throw that out there, man. Ever. Automatic fade of the Twins in that wild card game. Twins lose to the Rays 7-4 at home. The shutout from Brandon Woodruff against the Marlins. He did give up 6 hits. However, he pitched the entire 9 innings, and the Brewers gave him tons of run support. 12 runs for the Brewers, 12-0 victory for the Brewers. Woodruff now 5-1 on the season since coming back a little over a month and a half ago. ERA sits sub 2, 1.93. Watch out for these Brewers now. I was real hype on them a few years ago. Kind of lost the hype, but still very decent team. Athletics somehow shut out the Astros, baby. The Oakland A's ain't going on without a fight. They put up 4 runs sporadically, 1 run here and there throughout the game. Astros lose 4-0. Cubs, close one against the Rockies. Cubs youth comes up big, 5-4 victory for the Cubbies over the Rockies. And then you have the Angels of Anaheim taking care of the Mariners 8-5 in that one. Mariners now lost 4 in a row. That game went into extra innings. Got to the 11th inning. Padres somehow beat the Dodgers. Beat the Dodgers for nothing. The Padres, godly, I cannot believe y'all this trash. Padres 11-8 over the Dodgers, and then the Giants get the late inning victory. Going to 10 innings, Giants get the 5-4 victory over the Guardians. 2 games postponed was the Royals and the White Sox, along with everybody's favorite rivalry in baseball, the Red Sox and Yankees. Today, we will get a doubleheader from the Royals and the White Sox, as well as a doubleheader from the Yankees and the Red Sox. Shall be a fun Tuesday in baseball, baby. Dive into some of these games. Braves take on the Phillies. Fried, Wheeler. Talk about a matchup of pitching greats. Reds, Tigers. Nobody announced to start that one yet for either team. John Means. If you haven't heard that name all season, that's because it looks like this is his first game pitching all season. John Means, the former ace of the Orioles, will come back and pitch today. 0-0 ERA blank on the year. First game back for John Means. Hopefully they can get him rolling at the perfect time into playoff spots, and they'll have a nice rotation of Means, Creamer, Kyle Gibson that they can throw out there in the wild card game. He'll be taking on Waino, Adam Wainwright, just trying to get through his final year of his career. 3-11 ERA, close to 9. Yips. Yikes. Sheesh. Cardinals, Orioles, and that one. And Nationals take on the Pirates once again. Rangers, Blue Jays, baby. You're getting Ryu taking on Scherzer. This series is producing some pitching matchups, to say the least. Ryan Nelson for the D-backs. We'll get the start against the Metropolitans. Rays taking on the Twins. Should be a fun one. Action-packed games here today, people. Marlins, Brewers. Peralta on the mound. He struggled as of late. I might back the Brew Crew. I think they're hot. Manea getting the start for the Giants, taking on the Guardians. Athletics and Astros will go at it once again. Justin Verlander on the mound against, in my mind, the Athletics' best pitcher, J.P. Sears. The Cubbies take on the Rockies. Angels take on the Mariners. And then the Padres, Dodgers, go at it once again. Tonight in L.A., big brother, little brother matchup there. Look at some of these numbers, see what the hell is going on. I said, see what the hell is going on. Man, I don't like nothing. Cease is on the mound. You can get the White Sox run line plus 162. Now that's hilarious. I want to take it so bad, but you can't do it. I know. I'm not gonna do it. I just said I want to take it, but you can't do it. I haven't even clicked it. This guy, huh? This guy, huh? This guy, huh? Man, I can't believe Aaron Rodgers got injured. I was holding these. These are the only two I got. They're not on the set because they're not my teams. But I was telling myself, like, man, what if I get to hold these up for the Super Bowl? Well, I guess it wouldn't be the Super Bowl. It'll be the AFC Championship game. But I don't think either one of these teams is going to make it to the championship game. The Chiefs struggling, buggling, ruggling, and then the Jets losing Aaron Rodgers. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I honestly don't know where these even came from. I think they're from my dad's childhood, man. Some of his old toys. John Means. Only thing I'm nervous about is this is his first start. You don't know what you're going to see. You do know, however, what you're going to see from Wino, and he'll probably get tore up early. Just don't know. You just don't know. I said, I just don't know. I said, you just don't know. Braves, minus 126 on the money line. It's not bad with Fried pitching. Of course, Wheeler is pitching. Braves, Phillies, always a battle. I ain't gonna lie to you. I might not have one bet for you guys today. I've been looking for a minute. I've been looking for like an hour before I started. And now I'm trying to just grab one out of thin air. Never a bright choice. Sheesh. Anything I bet is just me going with something. And I know that don't make no damn sense. Don't make no sense, nah. Don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. I know it don't. Sorry, I'm getting a little crazy. A little loud. The over on the Angels Mariners, 7.5. Both of these pitchers. I don't know. Seems like a low total. However, flip the script. Don't think about the pitchers. Think about the hitters. I mean, these guys stink. Guardians, Giants. And then, of course, the Dodgers hosting the Padres. With Lance Lynn on the mound, you kind of want to go Padres. Plus 136 on the money line. I guess if I had to do it, Padres money line. Padres money line, Braves money line. Those are the two bets I'm going to place today. Padres money line, Braves money line. minus 126 on the Braves for the money line, plus 136 for the Padres on the money line. Braves, Phillies, anybody can win that game, of course, obviously. And then going down here, it's strictly a pitching matchup with the Padres and the Dodgers. I watched Lance Lynn struggle the last 3 or 4 seasons in a White Sox jersey on a regular. I've also seen Michael Wacha this year go 11-3, ERA under 3. So somehow he knows how to win with this Padres lineup, and somehow Lance Lynn knows how to give up runs if he does anything. So I'm going to take the Padres at plus money on the money line, and I will be on the Braves minus 126 on the money line. My bad. Alex Manoah, man. Get your together, bruh. Take your pride, put it in your shoe, take the shoe. I was about to get a little vulgar. Piss in it, throw the shit over a damn fence, and get your ass back to work. I mean, hot ham. Apparently, he never showed up to his AAA assignment because he didn't believe in the decision. Agree with the decision. Has not been pitching, has not been throwing bullpens, has not been doing nothing. Probably just been sitting on his damn couch smoking marijuana. Ain't that some shit? Anyway, you're a professional, man. They tell you go wash the damn dishes, you go wash the damn dishes. They tell you go to AAA, you go to damn AAA. Shouldn't be that hard to figure stuff like that out. Again, however, who am I? This is Captain by a Hook. When the coffee hits you. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. We're going Padres plus money on the money line. Braves minus a little juice on the money line. Tomorrow, week 3, week 4, week 2, whatever the hell week it is in college football. Boom! I'm dropping all the bets for that tomorrow. Thursday, all the NFL bets. And then, of course, Friday, my guy Jaden Chandler Parnell from the JC Pod will be here, and we will break down every single game that we can get to within the hour, along with all of our bets, props, and knots. Anyway, thank y'all for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. It's Captain by a Hook with the red beard, presented by Stare Down Sports. I am Rowan Donaghy, a.k.a. Rowan Dobbs, going live. It is September 12th. My dog, the Pants, more. Happy birthday. Please take all wages at your own risk, and please gamble responsibly. Holla! It's your boy, Dobbs.